What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, the World Boxing Council, better known as the WBC, has now informed newly crowned undisputed light heavyweight world champion, Russian superstar boxer, Dmitry Bivol, who just had the biggest win in his career, February 22nd, this past Saturday, when he defeated now former undisputed light heavyweight world champion and fellow countryman, Russian superstar boxer, Artur Beterbiev, in their rematch of their showdown that took place the first time March of last year. So they had the rematch this year, and Dmitry Bivol, he won this fight. Artur Beterbiev won the first fight, and ironically enough, the scorecards were identical to the first fight, just in reverse. How ironic is that? The fight is so close. They're so close as fighters that the scorecards were identical to the first fight, just in reverse. And many people, including myself, thought that Dmitry Bivol won the first fight, right? And the scorecards were identical. Identical, the scorecards was, right? And so with that said, we knew two-time WBC super middleweight world champion, Mexican Ecuadorian superstar boxer, David Benavidez, was going into this fight with David Morrell that he just recently had. Artur Beterbiev, Dmitry Bivol, they fought in October. I said in March. I was thinking about David Benavidez. We know that David Benavidez, when he fought David Morrell, when he moved up in weight, he beat Oleksandr Gavstik, then he beat David Morrell, that he was going to be the WBC mandatory challenger for the winner of this fight. But shockingly, after Dmitry Bivol won, and David Benavidez was open to the idea, he understood, if Dmitry Bivol wins this fight, then there's going to be a trilogy, right? He's of the understanding that they have to have a rubber match because the fights are so close. And again, it is so close that they had the identical scorecards from the first fight in the second fight just for Bivol instead of for Beterbiev. So David Benavidez understood that. And David Benavidez, he stated that he understood that the winner being Dmitry Bivol, they would be a rubber match, a trilogy match. But if Beterbiev won, then he would get his opportunity. But then the rankings for the sanction body mandatories came out, and it's now saying that Michael Eifert, who is the WBO mandatory challenger, or WBA mandatory challenger, is number one on the list. And Campbell Smith, who just beat Buatsi for the WBO spot, is number two on the list in order. And David Benavidez is number three on the list in order. So Michael Eifert gets his opportunity first. Campbell Smith, who beat Buatsi after David Benavidez beat David Morrell. So David Morrell became the official WBC mandatory challenger before Caleb Smith. But yet, the sanction bodies have it in this order. So the WBC is now ordering Dmitry Bivol to fight against David Benavidez. And if he doesn't fight against David Benavidez, then he's going to be stripped of his title, which is, again, the politics of the sport of boxing. Now he's going to be stripped of his title if he doesn't honor his mandatory. These are the politics in the sport of boxing. Because this is similar to what happened with Canelo Alvarez, right? Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford had inherited Jerome Boots Ennis, who was Errol Spence's mandatory for the IBF belt, he inherited Jaron Ennis as his mandatory when he beat Errol Spence. But they had a rematch clause, and the IBF knew this, and they immediately stripped Terrence Crawford. Now they're going to strip Dmitry Bivol, the WBC. I think that they should just allow this. This takes away the opportunity for Artur Beterbiev to regain his undisputed status. So now they're going to strip Dmitry Bivol. So that means that when Artur Beterbiev go in the fight, he was the undisputed champion. Now he's stripped. Just wait until the trilogy is over, then uphold the rules, and then y'all can have some sort of powwow conversation as to who will be first. And instead of that, the WBO should be ordering Caleb Smith to fight against David Benavidez, or the WBC should be ordering David Benavidez to fight against Michael Eifert. That way, this eliminates who goes first. Just let the trilogy unfold, which we know His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh is going to make the fight happen immediately. So just let the trilogy unfold, as it may. It won't be long, and order these two guys to fight each other. Right? How about ordering Caleb Smith versus David Benavidez, and then the winner is ordered to fight Michael Eifert, and then the winner of that, you have a mini tournament. The winner of that is the mandatory for the winner of Dmitry Bivol, Artur Beterbiev trilogy. Simple. This is why there's so much confusion in the sport of boxing. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.